Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we don't have the CTSV in the garage anymore. It has been finished for the time being. As a lot of you guys know, I can't remember if I put it in the last video or not. It was a bittersweet thing when I got the CTSV running because my German Shepherd had gotten sick. And we took him to the vet. The vet had said he was poisoned, and they couldn't identify the origin of poison. He passed away 2 days ago. He made it 12 days from the day that we noticed he was starting to act a little funny. I wouldn't wish someone losing an animal on anybody. He was a baby. He didn't even have enough time to really enjoy his life. So it's a hard video to make. He's a very good dog. We have no idea what he got into. We have suspicions of a neighbor possibly poisoning him. I had another neighbor come to me yesterday and tell me that the neighbor that I'm thinking might have done it has come over there and complained that my dog was outside all night, every night, barking. And that neighbor has made comments to me before saying, put your effing dog in the house. I'm tired of hearing it bark at night. Let me clean this lens. I'm tired of hearing it bark at night. Now you guys know I have a lot of expensive cars. So, and the area I live in is close to Detroit. It's not super close, but I just had a friend of mine have his 2012 Super Bee stolen. So, and he lives in the same city as I do. So, I know that I take my precautions so I don't have to ever deal with my cars being stolen. And my dogs are one of my precautions. So, Demon was the protector of the yard, and he's the puppy that passed. Really great dog. Slightest noise, he barked, which it's in a dog's nature. And I guess this neighbor had said he's gonna shut that dog. He's gonna do something about that dog, or I will. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do legal wise about this because I have no proof that it was actually him. My vet couldn't pinpoint down what poisoned him. Originally, guys, you start blaming yourself, especially when they say your dog was poisoned. I didn't know if he had gotten into something in my garage or gotten into something in the yard. I don't know. But thinking about it, how I train my dogs, like I can leave this out in the open, and my dog isn't going to come up in that and try and drink it. Don't care if it's antifreeze, oil, trans fluid, rear diff fluid. My dogs don't care about it because they get trained to stay the hell away from that. I've left containers full of mixture of antifreeze and oil outside the big door here before. Yeah, ignore this. This is sweeping all around the corners and edges of my garage from all the times that I've used cat litter and floor dry and everything else. So this is all going to get swept up and tossed, and tossed in the trash appropriately. But to get to what this video is about, basically he passed, and it's like losing a family member. I'm sure all you guys know. But this is my brother's car. This is a 2013 Charger, Michigan State Police cruiser. It had holes in the trunk, holes in the roof. He somehow, going through construction, the door up here, when we bought it, was all messed up, so we bought another door. It's actually over there. He hit something during construction and it bounced all down the side of his car. We got the quarter panel body work done, and that came out absolutely beautifully. I'm gonna have to put another skim coat on after this. I feel a little bit of a low spot right here. Yeah, he had 5 holes in the roof, 3 in each pillar for the spotlights. The one big hole, the spotlight comes through, and then the 2 mounting points. So this is going to take another coat after this. It's got a low spot between here and here. I haven't touched this side yet, but this side's probably going to take at least another 2 coats. Yeah, this side here, it's got a low spot between here and here. But the rest of his car is done. After I get this sanded down, I'm gonna remove the wiper blades. We're gonna remove this upper cowling piece, mask off the windshield. Yeah, we taped it. We went a little crazy with the tape because at the time when we were doing this, masking it all off to get it done in primer, the local painter supply was closed. So today I'm gonna plan on finishing the body work on the pillars and that door. We're gonna remove this door, get this door hung on the car, and then after that, I'm going to, since I'm removing this cowl piece, I'm going to take a giant piece of plastic and I'm going to cover, if I can find one big enough, or even a moving blanket at this point. I have a couple of them, and I'm going to cover from here forward. Going to drape it down, and we're going to get this car put into color. I am going to primer. I'm going to sand down a primer in here on both sides the best I can. That way I can bring the paint up into the little areas that you typically wouldn't see. Like I have to sand and primer in this jam here, and then paint all the way around. We were going to do jams, but we've opted against it because the color that we're painting this is really not real close, but it's similar to the original body color. We've even got in here primed up, so I'll shoot in here, shoot this, take and angle this down like this, spray it. I'm going to take nuts and stick them under the door handles. That way I can get the door handles to stay up like this. Warning for anybody going to be painting and doing something like this. After you're getting ready to get done, you need to reach up in here and pull the nut out, because it's going to leave a halo up here of paint that you're not going to get. I'm hoping to have this car in color today. Or at least his front end parts. I'm gonna back his car out. He's going with a 2015 and up front clip, so I'm gonna back his car out. I'm gonna get his fenders, front bumper and back bumper in here, because we're going with an SRT rear bumper. He's basically copying the exact same thing I've done to my car, but he's going with a custom color. But he's not doing the supercharger yet. Isn't that the great thing about siblings? But so yeah, I'm gonna hang. I still have the original wire from when I hung my rear bumper, so I'm gonna hang his rear bumper right here. I'm gonna put his 2 fenders on one sawhorse. I'm gonna take his front bumper and stick it on a sawhorse, and I'm gonna mask off his front bumper because it's got those plastic pieces that do not get painted. And I'm going to shoot those, get those in color and cleared. I have to go get the proper clear coat because I have 2 different styles of clear coat here, and I want to only use one of those styles. So basically, I want to make sure that this car looks as good as it can. I don't like to put my name on stuff unless it's good. So we opted to just primer the whole car because there was a lot of areas like this where he got down into the metal. This is the first time he's ever done body work or sanded anything down. Or I'm gonna have to do a little bit of block sanding right here. But he did a pretty good job. He got down into the metal on some hard body lines, which is not a problem. You know, just primer over it and it'll be fine. We're using like a high build filler primer for this. So we're gonna order him some new mirror covers for his mirrors because those had holes in the back of them for whatever line this is. Probably for their wigwags they had on the mirrors. But after this, he's wanting to put carpet in it, and after that, he'll be totally civilianized. He's got a fuel leak. It smells like gas in here really bad. I'm going to have to pop a shield off of that other side. I think he's got a damaged fuel line, which is an easy fix. They're plastic lines. So, but I'm going to end this video here. And again, for anybody who has a pet that you couldn't imagine losing, you know, this video is dedicated to them. It's really hard. You know, as a grown man, a lot of us don't like to admit, you know, breaking down. But I tell you what, man, I had my uncle pass away. I believe it was 8 or 9 years ago now, and my uncle was one of my best friends to me, and I cried harder than when my uncle passed away, when my dog actually passed. So it's just hard, guys. But just take your pet out for the day. If you're seeing this video, just like I said, spend some time with your pet today, and let them know, you know, just let them know how much you care. Give them a treat, you know, belly rubs, back rubs, whatever they want. Go play with them, because I never thought my 10-month-old baby boy would be gone. So, all right, guys. I'll see you later.